Guys, today we are in the Ford Ranger Tremor. Now this is one of the top models in the Ranger series, and this one sells for just under R1,000,000. To be exact, it's around 980,000 Rand. Well, 977,500 exactly. So guys, for just under R1,000,000 in one of the top Ford Rangers that you can get, what do you get in this car and what are you paying for? I'll tell you all about that in this video, so stay tuned. And guys, this van, or this bakkie, however you'd like to term it, is absolutely exceptional, and I'm really excited to tell you guys about it today. Guys, if you can hear that, you definitely know it's a diesel. It's not just any diesel, guys. This is a 2-liter bi-turbo. It's really fast, it's really punchy. If you're hearing 2-liter bi-turbo, it's a big bakkie, it's very strong, very powerful, then you must be wondering, how is the fuel consumption? Now, generally when you buy something this powerful, you're not really going to expect it to be very fuel efficient. Ford does claim 8.4 liters per 100, but that would probably be more of if you're taking it on the long road or if you're driving in the highest gear for a long period of time. Now, in my test, I've been doing city driving, increasing the revs, not really worrying and not trying to be fuel efficient, and pressing the car when I need to test certain aspects for you guys. Now, currently, I've mostly been averaging about 12.7 liters per 100. Now, that's not extremely terrible. I mean, I've been in cars that are 18 and even up to 20 liters per 100. And this one being at just under 13, you could still get about, because it's an 80-liter fuel tank, you could still get 600 kilometers on this tank being an 80-liter, although it's going to cost you because to fill up an 80-liter fuel tank. But nonetheless, you do have a lot of range on this car, even though you're sitting at 13 liters. And now, it's a double cab, it's extremely comfortable, and the passengers that I've taken in this car have actually been so comfortable that they said that it's a car that they can go on a road trip with. Now, not just because it's got an 80-liter fuel tank and not just because it's powerful and spacious, but it's so comfortable. If you really love the off-road, you love to go biking, you like to go hiking, you like to go camping, you can fit in a nice amount of bicycles in the boot, you can fit in your camping gear. If you're someone who has a sedan, maybe you have a hatch and you're looking for a SUV and you're thinking, is it capable off-road or not? Have a look at this Ford Ranger, because it's very comfortable. You got a lot of safety features. You got 7 airbags. You got all the safety features that you need. You got curtain airbags included. You got ABS, EBD. It comes with LED lights. You got LED fog lights. You got LED daytime running lights. So the specs on this, you're not short of anything in this vehicle. And consider it for a family if you are if you love off-roading. Not necessarily off-roading, but you like to go off the beaten track, you like to go into places where you're not sure if the car might be capable. And not just that, guys, you got a 261mm ground clearance in this car, and not this car, this bakkie. And did I mention that you get adaptive cruise control as well? I did tell you that the car was powerful and it has enough power. It's got towing capabilities as well. In terms of numbers, 154 kilowatts of power and 500 Newton meters of torque. You're getting a car like this, you're paying just under R1,000,000 Rand for it. Are you getting any service plan, maintenance plan, warranty? Yes, you do. And this, with this bakkie, you can get up to, now these numbers I'm telling you is the optional extra. You can upgrade to all of this. You can basically have 8 years on the service plan, on the maintenance plan, and on the warranty. Now, what kilometers are you looking at, right? For the service plan and the maintenance plan, both 8 years at 135,000 kilometers. And the warranty, you can have it up to 200,000 kilometers at 8 years. Now guys, this will work exceptionally well if you are planning to take this car on long distance driving. You can extend your warranty to 200,000 kilometers over the 8-year period, which gives you approximately 25,000 kilometers per year. So you can really drive this car or drive this bakkie, properly and enjoy it to the full. Added benefits that you do get in this car, you get a 360 camera. Now you have front and rear PDC sensors. You got the 360 camera. You can actually even have a camera specifically for the trailer, and you can also have a camera showing you a top view and a side view, all those kind of views. So everything you get with a 360 camera, you do have it in this vehicle. You got lane keep assist, you got keyless entry, and you got keyless start. That really helps nowadays in cars. If you don't like to take the keys out of your pocket, it's an added benefit and it's quite convenient as well. And if you're wondering that this car got such good ground clearance at 261mm, what is the height of the car? Can you get into malls? Are you worried about those barriers on top? You're actually perfectly fine because the car is 1.914 meters, so 191.4 centimeters. That's the height of the car, and definitely you wouldn't be You're not having an MPV where you're going to have a problem with height at all. And with that being said, you won't have a problem with height, but the comfort in the car, in the interior, the height, the knee room, the headroom, everything, it's absolutely perfect. And a nice touch is you get onboard navigation as well, which can help you a lot in the long road, and it is fairly consistent and fairly accurate. I have tested it out. I generally always use Google Maps, but when I was testing this car out, I actually used the onboard navigation it has and the Google Maps, and it didn't actually deviate much from Google Maps, and I was quite impressed with the onboard navigation of this Ford Ranger Tremor. I'd say that this Tremor will shake your world, as the name says, the Tremor, because it is so exceptional, and you can actually feel. I've driven the Isuzu D-Max, the LS, the 1.9 liter. I've driven a few other bakkies, even Toyota. But there's something exceptionally comfortable about this one. Even though it does not have leather seats, it's got vinyl seats. But it's really, really comfortable vinyl seats. I did say you can take this car on road trips. Is it extremely uncomfortable to drive? No, it's not. It's got quite good insulation. Now, being a 4x4, you would expect to feel a lot of the bumps. You do feel a lot of the bumps, but because you are quite comfortable in this car, you don't actually feel it that much. So the suspension actually works very, very well. So I'm quite impressed with it. Yeah, so guys, what are your thoughts on this Ford Ranger Tremor? Are you in the market for a bakkie? Are you just watching for entertainment purposes? I hope you learned something in this video about the Ford Ranger, and that bakkies can actually be comfortable. You know, traditionally back in the day, where bakkies were just made for loading big bags of cement and all those kind of things. Not that you can't do it now, you definitely can, but the bakkies have really, really become very, very comfortable with the infotainment systems, with the seating, with all the integration, with the highest of tech you can get. Oh, and did I mention you have wireless charging as well, which works very well. You got USB ports, USB-C and USB-A. Yeah, there is USB-A. I just double checked again, although I didn't know. I just said let me check for you guys again. Cup holders, and yeah, the car is very, very nice. So guys, let me know, what do you think of the Ford Ranger Tremor? Are you someone who has a Ford Ranger? Do you have any other Ford bakkies? Please let me know in the comments below what your experience with Ford has been. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Like it, share it with your families and friends, subscribe to the channel. And before you go, YouTube is going to suggest 2 videos that you might like to watch. Click on one of them, and I will see you in the next video that you watch on this channel.